It's not every day a shopkeeper brings the royal machine to its knees. But that quiet voice just stepped into the spotlight, claiming Meghan Markle ordered a Hollywood-quality prosthetic pregnancy bump. Yes, you heard that right. A moon bump that could rewrite royal history. And this isn't just gossip from Reddit. This is a crime scene mystery unfolding in plain sight. Someone who allegedly served her, someone with measurements, invoices, perhaps even email chains, is calling it out. And if there's any truth to it, the fabric of Meghan's story with Harry and baby Archie unravels before our eyes. Supporters cry sexism and conspiracy. Skeptics smell a high-stakes cover-up. But the real question is, why? Why would Meghan fake a pregnancy if there were no compelling reasons? Privacy, image control, or something darker? Every curious clip of her bump morphing, disappearing photos, stealth childbirth, each fragment adds fuel to the investigation. Stay with us till the end, because we're laying out 5 clues that expose what might be more than just a royal publicity stunt. It could be deliberate deception on a global scale. Comment your wildest theory below while we dig deeper. Let's go. Clue 5. The shopkeeper's story, prosthetic moon bump. It all started with someone ordinary, a costume shop owner who says Meghan reached out, looking for a cinema-grade pregnancy bump. Reports tell of specific measurements, custom shaping, and even discussions about making it look natural on camera. Think Fake Belly 101, but performed on a world-class stage. If credible, that's a confession from behind the scenes, not some tabloid scribbler. Digital breadcrumbs, emails, invoices, timestamps may be sealed off, but the testimony alone is explosive. In criminal investigations, a single credible witness can tilt the scales. Why should this be any different? What makes this story even more unsettling is the alleged confidentiality clause the shop owner claims was discussed. According to insiders, the team requested utmost secrecy and even arranged for late-night appointments, far from prying eyes. Some speculate the shop was paid in cash to avoid a paper trail, and that a high-end courier service was used to deliver the item to a non-listed address in the UK. If even a portion of this holds weight, then this wasn't a casual purchase. It was a carefully staged operation, and that takes this clue from suspicious to potentially damning. Clue 4, body language, bend and shift, video anomalies, a search. Meghan Markle pregnancy bump on TikTok or YouTube, and dozens of clips raise eyebrows. One day her bump sits high and tight, the next day it dips and looks lopsided. She squats like she's unburdened, not the move of a fully pregnant woman. In other cases, the bump seems to vanish behind outfits or shift unnaturally. Sure, pregnancy isn't static, but these alterations are extreme, abrupt, and suspicious. It's the kind of subtle inconsistency that fuels a cold case review. Trust in the footage is starting to crack. What's more disturbing is how these clips are resurfacing in forensic-style breakdowns. Editors are freeze-framing, zooming in, and analysing frame by frame to reveal what appear to be folds or unnatural collapses in the bump's structure. Something you'd expect from a prop, not a womb. One video even highlights Meghan standing up from a low couch effortlessly while heavily pregnant, a move midwives agree would be difficult, if not impossible, without strain. This isn't just an awkward moment. It's become video evidence, dissected like courtroom surveillance footage. And for many viewers, these moments aren't being dismissed as wardrobe quirks anymore. They're red flags waving under the harsh light of scrutiny. Clue 3, the missing hospital steps photo and sealed entrance. Traditionally, new royal mothers emerge for that iconic hospital stair photo. But Meghan skipped that storyline. No balcony reveal, no waiting media, just a hush-hush entrance and exit. She gave interviews days later, bathed in soft focus. That's relevant because if there was no hospital photo, how do we confirm the official birth? In true crime terms, an entire scene has vanished, and cryptic declarations about protecting privacy now smell more like narrative control. Did someone orchestrate a closed set? These questions deepen the mystery. Adding to the intrigue, Royal reporters who had covered previous royal births noticed an unusual tight-lipped silence from the palace. There were no medical staff interviews, no insider sources, no behind-the-scenes glimpses as traditionally offered. Some journalists even noted that hospital staff had allegedly signed unusually strict non-disclosure agreements during that period. An odd move, unless something truly secretive was at play. And while official documents were filed, eagle-eyed royal watchers pointed out that the hospital listed was known for VIP access and discreet side exits. Put simply, it was the perfect place to control every camera angle, or avoid them altogether. Clue 2. Netflix, Oprah, and the perfect bump narrative. There was no shortage of maternity coverage, from Oprah confessions to Disney Plus megadoc, glowing Lifetime profiles. They all featured perfect visuals of bump, emotions, and raw motherhood. But compound that with Hollywood media production teams and timing tied to lucrative deals, and a pattern emerges. The bump is not just personal, it's branding. In criminal profiling, we look at motive, and here there's a tangible one, shaping public perception. Image management or fabrication? The lines are blurring. Dig a little deeper, and you'll find something even more calculated. Meghan's visual presence, glowing in white, cradling her bump, speaking of motherhood as a transformative journey, became a cornerstone of their media empire. PR analysts have noted how her pregnancy was rolled out like a film trailer, teased with moody stills, unveiled with a Vanity Fair aesthetic, and pushed through Oprah's lens of emotional revelation. All while production companies inked multi-million-dollar content deals. In Hollywood, storytelling is power, and her pregnancy, if staged, wasn't just a narrative. It was the ultimate soft focus sell. Clue 1. The pressure cooker motive. Image, control, and deception. Here's where we circle back to strategy. An emotional facade might win sympathy, secure lucrative contracts, and avoid body changes during filming. Maybe Meghan wanted to appear pregnant, not be pregnant, keeping control of her message, her brand, her body. But when motherhood becomes a performance, deception could spread across contracts and production deals. If true, it's not just a PR tactic. It becomes an organized, premeditated fabrication with stain-proof global distribution. That's scandalous. Some insiders believe the motive wasn't just vanity or press control, but legacy management. A real pregnancy comes with variables, complications, public scrutiny, and physical change. A faux pregnancy. It's streamlined, storyboarded, and risk-free. Meghan could remain the glowing Duchess, untouched by the biological messiness of motherhood, while still gaining the emotional capital that comes with it. And in a digital age, where everything is content and every photo becomes a headline, the stakes are enormous. If this was a con, it wasn't just deceit, it was the royal equivalent of a heist. Carefully planned, impeccably executed, until the cracks started to show. Here's what we have. A costume shop insider with possible receipts, video anomalies hinting at prosthetics, a disturbingly absent birth photo op, an orchestrated media narrative, and a motive rooted in fame, money, and image control. Even if fabricated, the shadow of doubt around Meghan and Harry's carefully curated story lingers. And in modern public trials, doubt can be damning. Now, the question is, what do you think happened? Was this a protective disguise? A shell for personal well-being? Or did it cross a line into full-scale deception? Drop your theory below. Are you with the shopkeeper, or do you stand by Meghan? And don't forget, subscribe now for more scandal investigations, royal twists, and dramatic reveals. Because this story has more chapters to unfold, and you'll want the first seat at the drama.